Niger Watch, the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger Watch, yo! No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor. No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. Niger Watch media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The #1 media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger Watch. No more bad government. Niger Watch, yo! The voice of the voiceless! The voice of the voiceless! Voice for the voiceless! Voice for the voiceless! Niger Watch media! Voice for the voiceless! Niger Watch media! The only media that have been speaking against bad government, being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless! Voice for the voiceless! Umuwame! Voice for the voiceless! Umuwame! Voice for the voiceless! 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 Niger Watch, yo! We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the #1. Niger Watch, yo!
This illegal mining, they use choppers, they procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the south. They give them arms, they use choppers to come and cut away the gold, and they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars, and the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC, and I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what subsequently happened in that part of the country, was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That with some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what's going on with.
I have a question for Adam Oshiomhole. When you were governor of Edo State, was these things not happening? Why didn't you use your power as the incumbent governor then in Edo State to fight this thing? You were in the South. Why now when you don't come up for power? You were the governor during Goodluck Jonathan's regime, right? Why you can't wait till you reach Buhari regime to go tell Buhari? You did South, and you get power for South, you know one. That being said, it's not as if we don't know that the military is doing this. For those of you that are just hearing it the first time, now let me even say more things, right? You see all this oil bunkering where you see for Niger Delta region. Now part of this army, some of these corrupt army men, and then they run out. Yes, some of these corrupt army men, and then they run out. Now you make it, they start to tell if they transfer all these military people go Niger Delta region, they're always happy. Because now there they will start some illegal activities where they will make more money. Army and a Navy and Air Force, they know they like come up from Niger Delta. Go and check it. They don't like to leave Niger Delta at all. So all this illegal is not new. But what is you people's plan to combat it if you people are not gaining from it? Chinese full everywhere from Nigeria. Now every day, Chinese, they use things till they come up for this country. Now every day. See Jaws. Chinese full Jaws. See Nasarawa, Chinese full Nasarawa. All these places, I don't talk this thing. Go check some places, some core places for the north. You go see better third road. Especially that Lafia side. Go see third road where they go Nasarawa. Go see the third road. I will point, don't worry, I will list out the natural minerals and the things that we get for Nigeria by each state. I will post that next so that you understand what I'm saying. They are all involved in it. So maybe one of these generals don't make Adam Oshiomhole vex now. Adam Oshiomhole can't decide saying they do one new discovery so that we go they scream, say, oh yeah, he's the best, he's a good man, he's trying to fight for Nigeria. Hell to no, bro. You were there before in power. What did you do? What did you do? Your time in office, what did you do? You can't watch us with leader of Labour. We say, okay, this man, they wear khaki up and down. Oh, yeah, make him fight for us. When you reach there, what did you do? What did you do? Don't come here, do as if you do new discovery for us. We know the military is corrupt. We know they are part of the problem that we have in this country. Let me not say the whole entire military. Some officers are corrupt. Even the ones that they are not corrupt, if they move them to the Niger Delta region, they automatically become being corrupt. There's so much money in the Niger Delta. So much money. You know how many people all these corrupt military officers don't buy on top of that water? Do you know how many? Do you know how many? Do you know how many? Go check. Gold, they come up from Nigeria. You know how many? They know all these things. So Adams, please. You did not discover anything new. Please, just take your leave. Go and sit down somewhere. Please. Thank you very much. And don't play.
Man.
No, what we did was to build the younger ones. Like Peter Obi. This Peter Obi going up and down everywhere.
Yeah.
I brought him down. I put him into politics. If he can be godly enough to say the truth. Peter Obi, my family lives in UK. I don't live in UK. I visit. Peter Obi and his family lives about 4 or 5 blocks away from where my family lives. Peter has never done politics before. But what we normally do is that whenever I come from Nigeria, or if Peter goes to Nigeria, we discuss Nigerian politics together. So at a time he asked me, who do we want to put as governor? I told him we're going to put Annie Okonkwo, Aguna Echemba Ojoto. That we are tired of this. So many educated people, they have been failing us.
Yeah.
Peter Obi's reply was that Annie Okonkwo is not a trader. He's an opportunist that sold soap and made money. Then I asked him, can you give us an alternative? He said he has got nobody to give. I came to his house about 8. I was with him till 5 in the morning. So at the time I said, since we cannot get anybody, why don't you run? He calls me His Excellency because of my presidential bid.
Yeah.
So His Excellency, no, I've never done politics. I don't know where to start. I said, I'll give you a platform. He said, how? I said, I'll give you a platform. Honesty and face the most.
All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you so much for your time with us today. I appreciate you all. Today's Friday, 31st January 2025. The news today. Good to hear from you. This man we can't talk. So that video was long. I don't feel listen to them. I don't feel understand them. Although my understanding is quite different. Because we can make a carry and can give you now. When I know say in 2023 general election, the lambasted Peter will be left and right, but they not succeed. 2027 is still far. Although they see people don't they creep out now, they don't they come out now, can't tell you the history of Peter Obi. How Peter Obi Imamate carrier for 9 months. You understand? So you can't how it start to the sit down, can't they crawl, can't they waka. They want beginning to tell you now before 2027. Because the only person where these people see as a threat is Peter Obi. Now, Madam Patricia gave a submission yesterday. Some of us were angry. I asked her, I said, mention the person's name, don't generalize. That's the only issue I have. I don't have issue with anybody's submission. If you think, say, oh, Nigeria will not stop somebody from giving their submission, I'm not interested. I don't have right to control my panelists. As long as they are not breaking the rules of the platform or they are not generalizing. That generalization is my problem. Yesterday and today, just less than 24 hours, Madam Patricia said something that a lot of people on the comment section, I was reading your comments where people were lambasting on her. The only area I find her guilty yesterday was she could have just mentioned that person and forget about the generalization. But tell me, what Madam Patricia said yesterday and this video that you watched now, what can you think about it? That why, a question which I will ask, right, unquote, why the EDO, some of the people, that's how she's supposed to put it, but I'm just quoting a word, why the EDO allow themselves to be used against themselves. This man will talk so, na Igbo man, abi, not be Igbo man. This man, so now know where it comes from. Some of my Igbo brothers and sisters, now know when supposed to expose the name, no where. Me no know. My duty is to expose people organically, legitimately. This man just come, spend 20 minutes, 20-something minutes. They tell us how they take bomb Peter Obi. I ain't tell Peter Obi how Peter Obi can never in his life face any primary. How Peter Obi. So this man, so my question be say, now Yoruba man, this man be, I been a Edo man, I been a Hausa man. So what is different between what Madam Patricia talked yesterday and today? So even me myself, I don't first talk similar thing in the past. I said the sit at home of a thing. I can't say no. You cannot be punishing your own people. Even Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the same thing. We are fighting to liberate ourselves, not for you to be buying your people. Now, his statement is that I get the video here before you go argue with me. My statement from prison. And that was also my stand. Sit at home. If they don't sit at home, then they go out, go find food they want to eat. You buy them, right? Or you beat them, destroy their livelihood. Then I now ask, why do you say your own people now you they punish for Nigeria to better? You don't know where all these people there for Abuja. Then I can't say no, I've committed the biggest offense. Now let's come back to this again. Waiting Madam Patricia talked yesterday and today. So this man, so who he be? Not be Igbo man, where they all sit down, just put for share. So say, go and tell the world the history of Peter Obi. And the history, we don't see any tarnishing thing there. Peter Obi cannot stand primary. Oh God, what are you talking about? Peter Obi cannot stand primary. Person you used to know before is not who you know now. Peter Obi is a first-class citizen as we speak. Whether you like it or not, both your principal, where in their position now, even a presidency or a governor, now senator, you where they listen to me, so any of your principal in their position now, Peter Obi class pass all of them. That's why it's a threat. They just knew employ this one, so yeah, go and triumph. Help us destroy them. Just tell them how you take carry and join this whole thing. A pious sit down, get. A pa begin to talk, saying get 17 chieftaincy title. Yoruba people give me chieftaincy title. Otumba of no. Yeah. Just one person here they pursue since 2022. Till now, they are still pursuing that just one person. My advice for Peter Obi is that he needs to be careful, although Peter Obi a person where he free with everybody, let go, they protect that man, they go. Because it's crazy to know that the political elites, 90% of them don't like Peter Obi, to be honest, 90% of them, including his own people. I'm talking about political elites specifically, including his own people. They don't like him. Wait till me 1 year, be say, person come out, come tell us say, the crime of Peter Obi, what he don't do in the past. Yes, it's a threat to you, but what he don't do. Now that one, we don't wait since 2022 till now. What Peter Obi don't do? Let us know. Make we drag on. We will not see it up. So you all look Peter Obi finish. Say Peter Obi cannot stand primary. Hi! Ah, na insult, cha. Small picky as me, so we don't stand primary. You don't know. If I come out to this, I want campaign for anything. Talk less of Peter Obi, don't stand primary. Primary, how many people they primary if not do why say do not practice satanism? How not the primary one they give $30,000. That what they do. Peter Obi don't have that kind of money to waste. Have we ever had a legitimate primary in Nigeria? The primary where they do, whether they, their delegates give them $30,000. All of the dollar come out and start saying hey, bala blue, buluba. My people, I just thought I should bring that video in for a very, very, very deep reasons. We have a long way to go in Nigeria. When you are fighting for the door of success, the door of hope to open, there are people fighting to lock that door on you. That's why both the one we want Nigeria to work with, the one we don't want Nigeria to work on, first go to swim for his side. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to move on right now.
I am calling.
Tinubu is now the president.
Oh, yes, he is.
You're happy, right?
That I have.
You're happy.
Oh, very happy. I instigated him. I encouraged him. I worked for it.
You instigated him?
Oh, yes.
You told him go for it?
Oh, yes. Somebody called me, come, there is trouble. And I was in Lagos. What is the trouble? They say anybody that talks to him about presidency he was quarreling with them. When this one talk about that, anybody that mentioned, he was quarreling with them. And then I met him. And he said, Baba, do you have money? If I had the kind of money that people have to be president, I will rank with Dangote.
Tinubu was saying that?
Yes, to me.
When was this?
Well, sometimes shortly before COVID. Shortly before ENSA.
The same Tinubu everybody is saying is the owner of Lagos in terms of money?
Yeah, that's what he said to me.
That he didn't have money?
Yes, that's what he said to me. And I said, look, we don't want you to be president because of you. You are unimportant in this matter. But that in Yoruba tradition, when you want to worship the deity, you take the fattest animal or the biggest yam to worship the deity. Yoruba wants to be president. And you are the one we have now. It is to sacrifice you so that we can have president, not for you to be anything.
What did he say?
He didn't know what to say. He was looking at me as if I was sick or something. He didn't say anything. He was just sober.
But he told us that becoming the president was his lifetime ambition.
Yes, I don't know. But at that time, people called me, many people, they called me, come, there's trouble. And I went.
And he listened to you?
He listened. And where he asked questions, he said, okay, Baba, you now say I should run.
He calls you Baba?
Yes. He said, now you say I should run. What about this, my leg? He's having a bad leg. Arthritis. I said, go and do it. Just sit time. Go and do it. You heal in 6 months. And then you start walking again. And you can run.
And he went to fix it?
And he went to fix it.
And COVID came?
Everything, many things came. ENSA came, many things.
Some people thought NSAS was the end of Tinubu.
NSAS was aimed to be the end of Tinubu.
Did you say that?
Yes.
NSAS
was designed to be the end of Tinubu.
Can you expatiate?
Those behind the NSAS knew that's what they were doing.
Who were those behind it?
What do you call them? The obedience.
The obedience?
The obedience were behind the NSAS.
Were behind the NSAS?
Yes. It was manufactured from America. And so brought in just to stop him.
But who are the obedience?
I said the obedience.
So who are the obedience? So who are the obedience?
The obedience came from America to do the NSAS, and later became a movement to form a party, and they couldn't form a party and join whichever party.
You know, I thought obedience was tied to Peter Obi.
Well, maybe Obi's party, I don't know. Maybe Obi's movement, I don't know. But the obedience were behind the NSAS.
So it was well planned,
organized with a lot of money.
From America?
From America, yes.
How come Tinubu did not see this coming?
Not every ambush is detected. No, my goal originally was that a Yoruba man should be president. And my choice was Tinubu. Once Tinubu became the president, I became happy. I retired to Ela. Later now, one day he called me. And I said, where are you talking from? He said, from France. I said, where are you, Baba? I have not been seeing you. So I said, okay, when you come back. When are you coming back? He told me. And when I met him, he said, Baba, you started asking me to run. And I run. Now you are running away, Baba. It's true. After I became the president, I went back to my village.
Why are you running away, Baba?
Because I don't want to be a minister. I don't want to be anything.
But you can advise. Your experience.
Where will I do that? Where will I do it? Will I take the place of his wife in his bedroom? He's already in the presidency. I won't go there to live.
So that she don't look you there?
No, she don't look. I went back home. Now they have seen the way and they are starting well. Peace is coming back. You know.
Peace?
Peace is coming back.
Did you say
it's
peace?
Much better now, yes.
There's a new terrorist group in Sokoto.
Oh.
The southeast is on fire.
Can you compare that with what you were having?
Bandits are attacking communities in Katsina.
No, if that is what you compare with what you have 3, 4, 5 years, 8 years, 9, 10 years ago, then you don't measure well. Under APC, peace is coming to Nigeria, and the economy is becoming more stable.
Have you heard people screaming Ibimpami?
Come to my compound here. I will give you plenty of tomato, plenty of things to,
There's hunger in the land.
If you are lazy, if you are in Nigeria.
There's hunger in the land.
If you are lazy in Nigeria, a corn, just a seed of corn, put it on soil. In under 3 months, you have about 1,000 seeds. Nigeria, except lazy people.
Lazy people?
Yes. In Nigeria.
The dollar, the naira has been devalued.
Oh, the naira is not devalued.
An analysis of your speech for about 1 hour on radio. You said these coming political vagabonds are going to fight with you.
Yes.
Bisi Akonde declares coming political vagabonds.
Yes.
Who are these coming political vagabonds?
Vagabonds.
Who are they?
Plenty in the street. Those who see power as a means of livelihood. They are snatching power, left, right, and center.
So they are in power already?
No, they are coming.
They are still coming?
Some of them are in it, some are still coming. They become the example of most. I was talking to the governors.
The governor?
Yes.
Please talk to them, let's hear.
That's what you are reading out. That they shouldn't allow the vagabonds to take over from them.
You said these coming political vagabonds are going to fight you?
Yes.
Today the vagabonds are hiding under your armpits, under your garments.
Yes.
The current political leaders in Nigeria should be careful of these new sets of vagabonds.
Yes.
These new sets of vagabonds.
Yes.
They are old sets of vagabonds. Who are the old sets?
Please. The vagabonds are in the streets and they are taking over power. In my days, people don't go to government for money. At all. You come out, if not possible, poorer than you go in.
But that has changed.
Oh, you go there now to make money.
So the vagabonds have been around.
No, some of them are there. Some are coming.
And more are coming.
Oh, yes.
That is trouble for Nigeria.
Oh, it's trouble for everybody.
So what do we do?
Oh, I warned. I can only warn. I can't stop. I'm not.
All right, guys. That is Chief BC Akande telling us how he supported a Yoruba man or wanted a Yoruba man to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which he succeeded in bringing Tinubu as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then, which is not I'm not focusing on that area right now. My main concern now is that this same EPA here could not answer some questions at his age. This is an elderly man that we all should be looking up to, but he could not answer some questions. You gave a speech about vagabonds and new set of vagabonds in Nigeria coming to Nigeria, the old one and the new set. But now, because you have your favorite in the presidency, then you now labeled all of them as you were speaking to the governors. Then you said people have destroyed Nigeria. This EPA could not, be specific to lambast or criticize the satanic APC. He went on to say, no. I'm not talking about APC. Okay, let's assume he was talking about PDP was the one that destroyed Nigeria till tomorrow. Then he went on by saying that they are printing money day and night. This was before Tinubu became the president. But now the question was thrown to him. Now, who is printing money and the same people you are calling names and all that? This man also bypassed that. He could not answer that question. Now, we have a big problem. Our elders. I'll leave that one later on. I'll just like us to move on. This is crazy. I see the videos, the kind of videos why I bring on today. I deliberately bring all these videos here. We cannot just focus on only the headlines. This is crazy. Because your favorite right now is in power, you cannot even criticize him, which understandable, but you can't criticize his party, APC. I'll let that go. Let's move on, guys. My presentation might take a little while.
Begin what's trending. Activist Sowore, a former presidential candidate who was arrested for calling the Inspector General of Police, Egbetokun, an illegal IGP, was granted bail on Thursday by the Federal High Court in Abuja in the sum of 10 million naira, with one surety. The presiding judge in the case also ordered Sowore to deposit his international passport with the court registrar and ruled that the surety must have verified landed property in the Federal Capital Territory. Well, on Wednesday, Sowore rejected the bail conditions presented to him, describing them as frivolous. Let's take a look.
The police came, charged me for offenses that were contrary to the police service rules 367, which says that no police officer should use the police office to carry out personal vendetta. That's pretty much how that was described. But the IG of police, the illegal IG of police, I'm repeating it here again today, Egbetokun, is doing just that. I rejected the administrative bail of the police because I cannot, in good conscience, continue to participate in illegality. The courts have made it very clear that the police have no right to grant administrative bail that asks for civil servants to own, first and foremost, 100 million naira houses, which is a crime. That's corruption. to stand bail for me, who is an employer of labor, a level 17 officer in the civil service, is a permanent secretary who is politically appointed by the president. So you expect such a person to come and stand shorty for Sowore? I'm not being arrogant and I'm not bragging. But, you know, in 1992, when I was a student leader, Tinubu was a senator. And I was more powerful than him in the Nigerian society.
People say Tinubu has suffered. Why? Somebody said, what has Tinubu got to do with this one now again? Why bring him in? But obviously, this whole conversation has sparked a debate online. I believe that, you know, the AGF has maintained that the IGP is legal because his tenure was extended. But obviously, you know, people will question this sort of detention tactics by this administration especially. We have taken a lot of stories on what's trending regarding just people's comments. He said IGP is illegal, now he's in detention, he has to, you know, bring out 10 million naira. Well, in another development, Nigeria's former Vice President, Atiku Abubakar, has reacted to the arrest of Professor Usman Yusuf, a former executive secretary of the National Health Insurance Scheme, who was arrested on Wednesday by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for alleged corruption involving budget inflation to the tune of 3.7 billion naira and awarding contracts to family members. The Federal Capital Territory High Court in Kuje deferred his arraignment to February 3rd, 2025. Let's take Atiku Abubakar's tweet. Atiku wrote, "When I made the clarion call that Tinubu and the APC were devoting their energies to the systematic harassment, intimidation, and dismantling of the opposition, all in service of their grand design for a one-party autocracy, I became the target of vicious attacks. The arrest and baseless persecution of Oshiomhole Sowore is the latest chapter in this unrelenting campaign. Now they have seen fit to add Professor Usman Yusuf, an outspoken critic of this administration, into their grim roster. At the pace they are going, it seems they may soon find themselves contending with the incarceration of every one of us." And that is the actual rhetoric Rufai online. I'll take a comment following Atiku Abubakar's tweet. Sanusi wrote, "The arrest of Professor Usman Yusuf, a staunch critic of Tinubu, may be viewed as a political witch hunt to silence dissent. Also, recent arrests of figures like Shehu Mahdi, Dele Farotimi, and Oshiomhole Sowore for government criticism raise concerns about a shrinking democratic space in Nigeria." That was important to highlight that.
No, it does raise a lot of concerns, and it's quite very shocking. We don't even know why he was picked up in the front of his family. For what reason, we don't know. I know prior to this time, there was a
Usman.
Yeah, Usman, talking about Usman. Yeah. Prior to this time, some media I saw online was trying to, as much as possible, to make allusion to the fact that, okay, there was NHS, but that was a while back, so that matter has not been broached again. So why is arrest at this point in time? Also, the case of, Mahdi Shehu, they said because he posted a video that is not true. As the police, and I repeat, as security agencies not said or posted things that are untrue in this country?
That's the question a lot of people are asking.
This high-handedness, and because they said he posted videos that were not true when we were talking about friends trying to set up a base here. In this day and age, yes, you're supposed to verify, but there are people too that post things that it's not, that they've checked up and it's been shown not to be corresponding to what is happening at that point in time.
Yes.
So the DSS now holding him on. But what about the people that fomented trouble? I keep referring to Lagos here. What about people that threatened ethnic bigotry in Lagos against the Igbos? The DSS, we never heard they picked them up. It was some people that talk about Mama Chukudi. We never hear they pick them up. In fact, the police came out to defend them. So this selective justice, and for what Sowore is saying, he's making a very valid point. Good point. You are saying you should have shorty by PAMSEC, government official, level 16, level 17, with about 100 million.
That's, I mean, when I...
So that's an invitation to corruption in a country where you pay 70,000 minimum wage.
Correct.
So what is going on here? And concerning also the points of the IG, I think what I'm just saying is, I'm not saying they've not put in the law, they've not fashioned the law in such a way that he can use full tenure of 4 years. But there are also civil service laws that a lot of people expect that once you push up the ladder, other people will come after you. So, and like I asked today, if the IG in good conscience is saying, okay, my tenure is 4 years, if he was in the shoes of the DIGs now, that they think they will naturally fall in line, lots of Frank Oban, a couple of other DIGs.
Yes.
And he saw he's seen because of tenure elongation, he's never going to be IG. How would he feel? It's just a question of conscience I'm asking. Yeah. How would he personally himself feel? Yeah. And this is the bone of contention. Although the police forces, the police spokesmen have come out to clarify that his tenure has been elongated. Yes. We've taken that. Correct. But how will he feel if he's been put in that position? Correct. That's just what I'm asking.
Correct. Dr. Bati, Ayo made the point yesterday about the overhaul of the Cybercrime Act. Only yesterday, we took the story of Charles and Muyiwa Adejobi had said something about, it's because Charles accused the IG of budget padding. And what the comment Rufai made about, have people not lied? People in public office, have they not lied? And have they not posted these things online? If they believe it is a lie, why detain these individuals for so long? Charge them to court and, have a better process instead of it seeming like some sort of clampdown.
Okay, every accused person has the right under the Constitution to fair hearing. Sections 35 and 36. Where you abuse the rights of persons to fair hearing, yes, the public can legitimately complain.
Yes.
As for the issue about the Cybercrime Act, I said, where there have been abuses, you can push for amendment. But to say in an illiterate manner that it should be abolished, that's not how the process works. Because you cannot abolish a law by fiat. It will still have to go through a legislative process. To the main issues this morning, one, Sowore is right. You recall that when you first brought this Sowore matter, I said it was right in the sense that he said, he will not allow the administrative bail by the police. And I quoted Dasuki versus DGSSS, a 2020 case determined by other JCA, in which he stated exactly the same thing that Sowore has repeated. So Sowore must have been properly advised by his lawyers. And I quoted Femi Falana SAN, who had also pushed that line. But the court bail is superior to the administrative bail. Now he has been given a bail, 10 million and all of that. Well, the matter is before the court, as it were. As for the Attorney General of the Federation, which I keep saying is the only position that is recognized in the Constitution of Nigeria, apart from the position of special advisors, 22 special advisors that the president is constitutionally allowed to employ. Now, what the Attorney General of the Federation, who is the chief law officer of the Federation, is saying, is that the position of Egbetokun is lawful and legal. And he based his position on Section 7 sub 6 of the Police Act as amended. What the civil service rule says is that, you must retire if you get to the age of 60 or you have done 35 years in service, whichever comes first. But in this particular case, the chief law officer of the Federation says is validly there in the light of the amendment to Section 7 sub 6 of the Police Act. So it's not a thing to be emotional about. That's the thing about that. And then what was the other story about Professor Usman Yusuf? Professor Usman Yusuf is a noted critic of this government.
Yes.
However, in 2019, he was relieved of his position as the Executive Secretary of the NHIS, the National Health Insurance Scheme, the Professor of Hematology and Oncology. At that time, the Federal Ministry of Information was investigating something about expenditures of about 919 million. And at the end of it, they recommended to the Buhari administration that he should be relieved of his position. And that was what happened. Now, in 2018, EFCC is saying a petition had been submitted against him in terms of the management of funds. Now, EFCC in 2025 is now going after him. Now, the question has been raised, why now?
Why now?
Well, the thing is that in law, there is no statute of limitation on fraud in Nigeria. So if you commit fraud 50, 20 years ago, they can come out after you in the future. However, the question is about why now, which common sense would raise those questions. Is he now being arrested because he's very critical of government, particularly on the issue of banditry and insurgency and the rights of the people of the North?
Absolutely.
Is he being targeted because he's vocal? But as to the legality of the process, you know, the EFCC has made it very clear that he'll be arraigned on February 3. What are they accusing him of? Abuse of process, violation of contracts, 4 billion naira that they want explained. You know, we can only insist again, as in the case of Sowore, that his rights must be respected. Fair hearing must be respected. And if he's taken to court, all his rights must be respected. He must be given the opportunity to defend himself. As for Atiku Abubakar, saying this is persecution, harassment of Sowore and Professor Yusuf, what do you expect the Waziri Adamawa to say? He has to worry more also about the implosion within the PDP.
Within his party. All right.
Because the party is imploding, and some people say Waziri Adamawa is part of the problem. So instead of criticizing the outsider, he should lead the process of removing the log in the eyes of the PDP.
All right. Well said, Dr. Abati. Remove the log in your eye before you go and touch the speck in others. Well, all right. We'll take another story now. More videos have emerged from the Meeting Tax Symposium on Strengthening Democracy in Nigeria, which had in attendance several Nigerian stakeholders, including Atiku Abubakar and El Rufai. Well, in this video, Rotimi Amechi, a former transport minister, criticized political power struggles, accusing leaders, including President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, of using unethical tactics to stay in power. Atiku Abubakar, in response, echoed Amechi's comments by sharing a personal experience on the dynamics of crowd mobilization. Let's take a look.
Nobody has power and will give it to you. Nobody, not even me. Yes, you do. If you want a pastor as president, can get one. The politician is there in Nigeria to steal, to maim, to kill, to remain in power. If you think Tinubu will give it to you, you are wasting your time. So when we speak, we forget history. And the final example is when we are pursuing, the APC was registered, and I was scared that, look, they may rig us out. So I got the party to agree that we will carry out a demonstration. They agreed that we will carry out a demonstration. We assembled at, what is that parade ground? Eagle Square. We released some money to go and bring women and all that. See the women gathered. Guess what they are wearing? Jonathan for president. God bless you.
That is borrowed from Rivers. Because when Odili was in office as a governor, we went on a rally. The entire stadium was filled to capacity. But before we could finish the rally, everybody had left. We were left alone. Then I asked what happened. He said they were paid for only 2 hours.
Rufai, I want to use your word, Nigeria, na cruise. I mean, this is the political system. Femi, I'd like your comment, but let me take these tweets first. This is from Ekuv, who wrote, Rotimi Amechi's frustration may resonate with many, but we must remember that he, like others, has been part of the very system that has kept Nigerians in this struggle. When he claims politicians are there to steal, kill, and destroy, he's describing a system he himself was deeply entrenched in. During his tenure, what did he actually do for the people of Nigeria and his state? What real progress was made under his leadership? If he truly believes in change, why didn't he deliver it when he had the power to do so? Another Twitter user, High Chief, wrote, Rotimi Amechi has been consistent about Nigerians being too afraid to have a face-off with our politicians. He has always said that the day we all rise, that's the day we'll get our country back. And I guess this person went further to talk about how we missed our chances in this country. Go ahead with selecting great leaders.
Okay, so I think ultimately it's unfair that a politician or someone who has left power can now not criticize, because then people can say, well, you, as we've heard in those tweets, well, you were also a part of that system. But I would like to hear if he had in fact stolen or killed anybody. That's what I'd like to hear, if that's really the conversation here. That being said, the thing that jumped out at me is that he's speaking very, very serious about very serious things. And I didn't like the fact that people were laughing. I know they weren't laughing at him, they're just laughing at, as you guys say, Nigeria being a cruise. But this is very, very sad and a very serious situation here. But yes, he is a politician who has had extensive power at the state and at the federal level. And I think there is still some legitimate questions that can be raised. Would you say this if you were still in power? Would you have this criticism about the state of politics in Nigeria?
That is why we are not going anywhere in Nigeria. Somebody passing a very important message. Those women there and some men there, they were laughing. I thank this new Arise employee, or rather anchor. She said it all. Rotimi is speaking truth to power. People were laughing there. Then on Twitter right now, some people are criticizing Rotimi Amechi as we speak. That, oh, you were part of them. Yes, he was part of them. And he's speaking the truth to power in their presence. And they have been saying this for a while now, that we all are docile. We are cowards. Now, behind our keyboard, now we get power. If they don't speak, we'll say they're not they speak, oh, none of them want to speak for us. If they speak, no, bring and make me buy him. Because he speak. So what do we want?
If you still were at the helm of power as you've had previously. But that doesn't mean that the points that he's making is invalid, because he's making very valid points here. But sometimes the messenger can be crowded, the message can be overshadowed by the messenger. So
yeah, absolutely. But you know, before I come to both of you, I'd like to tie in this other story so you all can comment on it. Well, in the same vein, a former governor of Osun State, BC Akonde, has claimed that the 2022 NSAS protests were orchestrated by obedience to prevent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from becoming president. Akonde alleged that the movement was not genuinely about ending police brutality, but was a strategic political play to thwart Tinubu's political career. Let's take a look.
NSAS was designed to be the end of Tinubu.
Can you expatiate?
Those behind the NSAS knew that's what they were doing.
Who were those behind it?
The obedience.
We're behind the NSAS.
Yes, it was manufactured from America and so brought in just to stop him.
But who are the obedience?
I said the obedience.
So who are the obedience? So who are the obedience?
The obedience came from America to do the NSAS and later became a movement to form a party, and they couldn't form a party and join whichever party.
You know, I thought obedience was tied to Peter Obi.
Well, maybe Obi's party, I don't know. Maybe Obi's movement, I don't know. But the obedience were behind the NSAS.
The obedience are behind the NSAS. The NSAS movement.
I think he said NSAS.
Okay.
If you were listening properly.
Dr. Mati, let me just give you the floor here. Can you respond to some of these comments that will come to you?
Chief BC Akonde, former APC chairman, former governor of Osun State, now alleging that it's the obedient movement that was behind the NSAS. Well, when you allege, you prove.
You must prove.
That's the principle. But in that interview, the journalist interviewing him, his name is Edmond Obilo. Right. Edmond didn't ask him, does he have any proof? So it's not enough to just make an allegation that it's obedience that were behind NSAS. We were all here. We all analyzed hashtag NSAS. It was a protest by Nigerian youths, and it didn't have a tag of obedience, who were saying that police brutality must end. And part of their demands included improving the conditions, the welfare of policemen. Absolutely. The matter may have gone out of hand, but I think it will amount to unnecessary labeling and persecution to say that, oh, it was a political thing. But of course, Chief Bisi Akande is an ally of President Tinubu. The summum bonum of what he was saying is that, oh, people are fighting Tinubu, and each time they fail him, they failed. Each time they fight him, they fail. Yeah. I don't think that, the allegation is standing on terra firma. Yeah. It's not strong enough. Right. The other issue, Rotimi Amechi, that you said was speaking, and you showed the video. Now, if you look at that event, conference, seminar, whatever, on strengthening democracy in Nigeria, that was the same place where Atiku Abubakar made the statement. That was the same place where Nasir Rufai made the statement, and then Rotimi Amechi, a congregation of yesterday's people. And then the question that you ask, I once wrote an article about yesterday's men. People are very supportive of government when they are in government. Yeah. Now, once they leave government, they become critics. They become, very articulate about what is wrong in government. That is why the question is, if they are back in government, the moral question is, would they say the same thing? But as for what Governor, former Minister Rotimi Amechi said, I think he's on point. To look at the flip side. This is a man who started his career as a back career for Dr. Peter Odili as a PA who was running errands. I think he became chairman of a local government. He became a speaker of the House of Assembly. He became governor. He became minister. So he has had a long career and a rich career in politics. So you should know that no politician would hold power and willingly give it to you. The only person who has done that in this country, who willingly relinquish power, is President Goodluck Jonathan, who is a Christian, who is a man of God, who is a man of conscience. No other leader that we have seen around here will come and say, well, I don't want you to shed blood. Yes. Come and take power from me. Definitely, in politics, it's about strategy. Right. The man with a better strategy wins. It's not everybody that will come and say, oh, if the people have spoken, I will give you power. I agree with him. I don't think President Tinubu and his strategies will fold their arms and say, Atiku wants power, let us give it to him. Peter Obi wants power, let us allow him. No, it's only people who still believe in Christian values, like President Jonathan, who do that.
All right. Rufy, on fire. Start with the story.
President Jonathan didn't willingly give up power. They beat him in an election, Pion Square. They beat him. They beat him. They beat him. They beat him in an election. So let's not say, what did he willingly give up power? He didn't try. Didn't the PDP try to suppress opposition through that time? Because we don't want to tell all the stories here, Dr. Abati. I beg, let's just leave that one.
Table shaker.
Yeah, I will shake the table, you know me. He was beaten. He tried everything. It didn't work.
But he didn't rig the election.
The vote he got to go. Should we start, Dr. Abati? Please, don't shake this table. We overshake it. You know me.
For the shake table.
So real quickly.
Let me saving her.
Really quickly, as we're saying, as regards what Amechi said, like you said rightly, Dr. Abati, the truth is all politicians play this trick.
Yes.
It's all a trick.
Yes.
Current President Tinubu, sometimes if I want to enjoy myself in the afternoon and I'm less busy, I go and read President Tinubu's old tweets. You will see the way he was talking there. This government is bad. They can't fix security. It's the work of the commander-in-chief to fix security. Today, President Tinubu can't do all the things he said in his tweets. So Mr. Amechi too is saying all of this because he's no longer in power. You see, it's always sweet when they are not in power. Yes. Just like Mr. Rufai was saying yesterday. But when they are in power, it's a different ballgame entirely. But I think the part that I always lose here is the part of what is in it for Nigerians. We feel that politicians cannot completely do the bidding of Nigerians except we have a strong citizenship class that forces them to be accountable, which the media, civil society, and other parameters must rise up and do their work. So we must call on the people to do what is right.
Yes.
Secondly, as regards Baba Akande knows what he's doing, with due respect. What he's doing is called revisionism. And it's a deliberate attempt to gaslight people. Since the day NSAS happened, we've had many people that are deliberately gaslighting people to change the story of NSAS. You remember how some people said from nobody died to one person died, to we hearing stories of mass burial, to them telling us that no, that mass burial is not from a Lekki toll gate, it's from other parts of Lagos when it happened. So there's been a constant attempt, and that's why we must stick to the truth. He also said many things, Oji. He said, with due respect, he said, all of you that are crying that having power in Nigeria is because you are lazy. That's what he said. With due respect, Baba Konde, that's not true. The economy is bad. People are suffering. He said, oh, I will put 1 seed of corn into the ground. You give me 1,000 seed in 3 months. In that 3 months, Baba Konde, what will people be eating? Is it air? He said, even Edmond Obilo, my friend and my former colleague, he said, you come and take tomato in his farm in Elao or Ogun and planting everything. So, Baba Konde, with due respect, is it that tomato that all of us suffering and hungry Nigerians are going to eat? All right. Baba Konde, Tinubu is your man, but let's try to state the truth at all times. All right. That interview was not a good one.
All right. You shall always speak.
It has come to this, which means there is a clear and present danger. And the danger is existential. And that's the reason why I mentioned it to you that, my brother, if we don't stem the tide, if we don't get serious as quickly as possible, and Olagunsoye Oyinlola is a very serious officer and a gentleman who I have absolute respect for, and that's the reason why we're pushing all over the country. By tomorrow we'll be in Bauchi. We're speaking with our governors. We're speaking with our senators. We're looking at how far we've gone so wrong. Believe me, many Nigerians don't know us. They didn't know there was a time in this country where a bag of rice was 2,500. They didn't know that Obasanjo paid up our debt completely. They cannot remember when people were just coming, free flow of foreign direct investment into this country. Of all the presidents we produced, Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, and Jonathan, it was a great moment for our country under this same party. And there is no way we're going to say,
oh God, many Nigerians don't know now. Yes, people like us, we know now. As far as I'm concerned, PDP is satanic. During the time of your era, I don't see so now arrest any political elites we loot our money. We not arrest them. I don't see so now put any governors or rather the past president, any of them. Abuna want to tell us that the president that have been ruling Nigeria since Nigeria was created, both in military and civilian president, all of them just pure, like the same way they cover Buhari now, right? You are saying many Nigerians did not know you guys when a bag of rice was whatever, blah, 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 blah. As far as I'm concerned, the time before you guys were thrown out from office, you guys were satanic. To be honest, including myself, everybody was praying for you guys to be thrown out because corruption was a thing of the day during your era. So now show the satanic APC what they are doing today. They will come on air and be deceiving the gullible Nigerians. Many Nigerians did not know us. When back alive with 2 naira. What are you talking about? You all are the same team. You all are only recycling yourself. You are satanic, all of you. Listen, guys, if you are listening to me today, I mean these generations, you are part of the people listening now. Maybe you are sitting with your parents, you are watching right now. I want to let you know, both PDP, satanic, APC, satanic, they are the same people. In case you are not aware, when it's not favorable to them in their satanic party, they will jump fence and move to the other party and continue their satanism there. So they are the same people. This one saying, oh, nobody knows. Apart from say Peter Obi, I tell you now, I don't say, hey, I not to know like that. Apart from say Peter Obi, in 2027, so now want support PDP. For example, saying a satanic article, now you want comment, so now want support PDP, more na radio, because it's the same story. It's just going to be the same story. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. It will remain the same. Then you and I will be patient for another 8 years. And that's what will happen. So PDP and APC are the same thing. None of them better pass each other. Have that in mind. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to move on to Edo State right now. I'm going to post out a link for those of you that want to join us. Here you can start coming in so that we can take this together. A link can be posted. Click on it and let's take it from here. I'd like to quickly take this call before I move to Edo State matter. Thank you very much, Mr. Magnus, for calling in. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Okay. What I want to say, because I'm listening to your program, you see this man, Dr. Martin is one of the second biggest problem in our country. I swear to God. The other man that the last interview was just talking about the Tinubu, how the Tinubu come in, how he do this, how he do that. All those old men, when they this country, when they destroy our country, God will not go forgive them. I swear to God, I'm very, very pissed off for that country. You see this one when they set for that country, Sarajah watching. These old men, they said there, I pray for the children, may they alive, may this fire catch them. Because this country, they seek every place they day. They see the truth, they know they talk about. But I thank God for somebody like Sowore. I thank God. He said the truth, now people they look and say, now, why not you now doesn't talk about nonsense? But if they tell them the truth, Nigerian government, let them change that country now before you do it though, because the truth is from us now. I'm saying it though.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, I would like to quickly take another call. A lot of you were calling in. Thank you very much, Mr. Magnus. Sorry, Mr. Wale. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us. Yeah.
Good afternoon to everybody on the panel. I just want to say something. Remember, there was a time we are looking at, if you are talking about when they were to do that, they are looking at maybe they want to join together with Mr. PDP and all those issues. Remember, there was a time they were talking, saying something about it. Some people are saying, yeah, it's better if they can come together and kick out this Tinubu. There was a time they were saying that on this program. But you didn't say that. You just keep you are watching them. So now my question now is, those people are saying that Mr. Peter, if they can join force with Atiku, PDP now are they now saying the same thing that Mr. Peter will join the same with this PDP? Are they now saying we should join? Is it PDP they're talking about, or another PDP, or Atiku they're talking about? I want to know that. Those people that are saying that, the please let us know. And secondly, you mentioned where there's that the first video you played. That man, that Igbo man that was talking about himself, that one of the interviewer, the guy asked him one question. I said, how about your family now? When are you bringing them? The man said, they came to Nigeria and they got back. What does that mean? There was a time someone was saying that everybody should go back home and build his own country. Meanwhile, the politicians are taking their own family out because they know the problem Nigeria has having. They know that the Nigeria there is no solution. They know that's why they put their family out. But that person will say, we also go back and fix Nigeria. Something that the politician who cannot fix. That you are not saying that we should keep our family there. See what they're saying. See what's happening. One more last thing. Why is it that Egbetokun cannot resign? Sorry, what I mean is that he cannot retire. Your time is gone. Why not go? Buhari did it. Now Tinubu is doing it. Very soon, if another president come now, it's going to do it. What is it then? You cannot retire.
Thank you.
They cannot retire. I don't understand. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mr. K, thanks for calling in. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Good afternoon. Evans.
Yes, sir.
We are only talking about PDP, calling them Messiah, because
these are
after PDP regime are even worse than PDP that was there then. Look, if Nigeria is ready, well, we know. Because these guys, it's from frying pan to fire. The guys that think they are praising themselves, they were bad. But the ones that said those guys were bad came in and they were worse. What are we not saying? Look at who accompanied that the name is everywhere, spilling rubbish on the TV.
No. Excuse me, take that back, please. You cannot call an elderly person spitting rubbish.
I will respect his age, Elvis.
Yeah, take it back, sir.
I respect his age. Okay, sir. Because of his age, that's why I will take it back. Because how long are we going to continue in this nonsense? Right now, Nigeria did not know they are into emperor. They don't know they're into royalty. Like they are appointing people. You go there and rule that state. You go there and rule that state. Democracy is not working in Nigeria. It's not working. We should all come to our senses that the reality is that we don't have democracy in Nigeria. We think we were saying Buhari was bad. When Tinubu came, it was even worse. And we're not praising the bad guy, Buhari. If Tinubu left, he put his own boy there, then we'll be praising Tinubu. What are we not saying? Are we recycling these people?
It's sad. Very sad.
Should rise up one day.
My brother, when are they going to rise up? When?
One thing I keep saying, I told my friends here in Texas, I said, man, bro, listen, Nigeria is a sleepy giant. So when you wake up, the whole world will shake.
Exactly.
But I believe one day it's going to be.
My brother, you are getting old. I'm getting old. All of us are getting old. When is that one day going to come?
I'll tell you one story. At my job, where I work here in Texas, I have this guy that was a die-hard Tinubu supporter during election. It's a story though. This guy went home to Nigeria after the election. He was telling me they're going to float the naira. This is the thing that nobody has ever done in Nigeria. This thing is going to be. I said, bro, we don't produce nothing. No. How are we going to survive it if this guy float the naira? How are we going to survive it if subsidy is being removed? He said, forget it. You go from South. This is how you are behaving. I said, my brother, do you know it was the manager, our second commander, came to settle us at our job. It was like, what's going on? I said, no. He said, your voice is too loud. I said, oh, we're sorry, sir. This guy went to Nigeria. Went to Nigeria after election when Sosi don't come out everything. He came back to America, bro. The guy started crying. He said, when I was in Nigeria, I thought I took money to Nigeria. I didn't take money to Nigeria. I was happy that I took a lot of millions to Nigeria. My brother, when I renovated my house, I break it down. I said, when I checked my bank account, it was almost zero. I have to go back with my wife and children. They will be like, for the remaining 2 weeks, for him to stay. When he came back, this guy could not survive with the money he was leaving because he borrowed money from here. He left money in Nigeria. This boy now had to go to the airport and get a second job.
My brother, to live in Nigeria, not be here.
Enjoy what you are supporting. You supported in Nigeria.
Exactly.
So you are enjoying yourself. You said Tinubu finish. Are you not finished also? You guys just started. I told you we don't do nothing in Nigeria, floating naira.
Thank you.
That's the only thing that Nigerians are enjoying. You remove it.
Thank you, my brother.
Survive it.
Thank you. God bless you, brother K. Thank you. Oh, they tell us, say, Nigeria. Oh, God. Anyway, we have Madam Origin with us after how many years in my calendar? More than 78 years now. We never hear from Madam Origin. Madam Origin, Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much for calling in today. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
Mr. Niger, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you very much.
I told you I've been around, I'm around, and that is what it is. And I sit here and I listen. The fact that I was calling is because I wanted to. And at this point, by the way, my manners. Oh, I greet everyone, please, all the ninjas, Mommy Diaspora, the commentators, everyone. I greet everyone. It's Madam Origin. I just decided to, because I felt I was repeating myself over and over, and there are certain things I did not want to discuss because it's just like sounding stupid. So I don't like to sound stupid. But yesterday, our specific Mother Patricia said, her submission was quite apt, if I may say that. But something I need to highlight on it is that please plead with everyone that loves humanity, that loves Igbo people, please pray for the Igbo youths. They are endangered species by the political elites in Igbo land. Please read my lips. In Igbo land and the jihadist system. The Igbo youths are in danger. They are endangered species. Yesterday, they sustained that IPOB is a terrorist state in Nigeria. And I tell you, IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. These are individuals. When they say it is not true, they know what they are doing. Why I am insisting on the political elites in Igbo land that they are evil. There is agitation there is Otuduwa, there is Arewa. Sowore is free. Everything that Sowore has pleased, I respect that guy. He says it. Sunday Igboho is up and running, agitating. The other day, the other guy, everybody is agitating because things are not going well. Look at a man. Look at that man. Look at the man. I don't even know what is inside his belly. He's not ashamed. Look at he looked like his belly covered his face. And he was there talking about Peter Gregory Obi from two sides of his mouth. And these are how they are consistently. Anybody that is in politics in Igbo land, I don't know what it is about them. I don't know what they have eaten. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They have so many. There is a guy yesterday, Mr. Writer Watch. Don't mind that I don't come out to talk. I don't sleep. Anything you hear me say, I have made research about it. I don't talk what I don't know. Now, this particular guy, his name is Emeka Eze. He said he is the head of media and publicity in Osun. This guy said he was born and raised in Lagos. And he is narrating what is going on, the mayhem and atrocity that is going on in Osun. And meanwhile, he has not, and he tried to pin it to a set of people. I am here shocked, saying, who brought these political elites in Igbo land to annihilate the youth? And the first time they started, why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still in prison? It is these Igbo politicians. It is not Nigeria. Because if it is Nigeria, they would have held Sowore. They would have held Sunday Igboho. It is Igbo politicians. And the jihadist system is what is serially eliminating Igbo youth. When they see people like Mazi Nnamdi, you give a dog a bad name and you call for it to be destroyed. And that is what they have done to every Igbo youth, especially in that also. So all I'm saying is, Igbo politicians are the evil of Igbo land.
Okay.
They should leave Nigeria alone. Thank you, Madam. Because every time she says it, it looks like she is talking. And what I beg everybody, before these people with too much money comes to the media, come to Arise, come to TVC, go to all those big media, and begin to paint a picture that is not real, because they go and get all the things they get, and they do all the evil they do. They come back and they say it is not them. It is the evil politicians.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Niger.
Thank you, ma'am.
Madam Patricia, for the first time, I agree with you, but we have to pin it to the people that are committing the name, joining the jihadist system to eliminate the lives of their own people.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Origin. Now, God will bless you. To be honest, when I see people who are bold enough to speak truth to power like this, regardless of whatever who you are, I always appreciate them. To be honest, you know, for me, I believe so much in truth. But sometimes when we see truth, we go all I don't understand, because that truth involves your person, your tribe, your background. Then you start defending the indefensible. I don't get it. That is why I came with that video earlier on. And my submission from the beginning already stated it all. There are some of you that were lambasting on Madam Patricia yesterday, and the video that you watched today, what can you say there? Everybody now stay mute. They're there, they watch you. They are there. Let me say that Madam Patricia or any other person, you can't talk otherwise just now. You see all of them they go come out. Do you know that the best way of living a better life is for you to accept your mistake or revert back, you know, your wrongs? So, okay, in a positive way, I've done wrong or I criticize you wrongly. I've seen it in a different way this time. I apologize how I criticized you yesterday. That's the best way to live a life. But pride, not the let us do. See, I'm very happy. This is a woman that I've not called this year because you heard her. She says it looks like she was repeating herself. Yes, our broadcast here is a repetitive broadcast. We say almost the same thing because the same government are not listening to us. But my stand is, before I'll pick another call, is to let everybody know. You don't pay why they talk up. When it concerns us, we can't become automatic stammerer. When it become us, we will not become automatic stammerer. Our comment will not be gullible. We will not be deceitful. No, it's wrong. Say it how it is. And I just said it yesterday that how come the Igbo people put themselves there to be used? That was a question, you know, the full body of our submission yesterday. That man, just now, where you're that man where you sit down, you're full everywhere, just now. And not be Igbo man. And when they don't plug now, say, Oga, 2027 is around the corner. Now you go help us go deal with this. Peter Obi, go tell them his life history. He come here, can't talk to una. Make could they talk truth, my people? Make could they talk truth? Many of us are too biased in our submissions. We are too biased. For me, I prefer to have only one person on the panel and you say things how it is done. You will not be jumping left and right because this one now it concerns my tribe. You can't bypass them. Now president here, they criticize my people from my own tribe. People like Oshiomhole, Obaseki, many of them. We they criticize them for years. But when you reach some people, wahala don't come. Hey, wahala. In fact, some people don't go even join the panel for the next 78 years. You say, I beg, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to talk for this matter. We're not going anywhere. Listen, the change that you and I are clamoring for in Nigeria has to start from us. Yes, the change needs to start from you and I, not from the politicians. The politicians are not going to do anything for you and I. It's just like Amechi came out talking and all that, blah, blah, blah. Some people are saying Amechi was part of them and all that. Fine. Leave the messenger and focus on the message. You know, allow the message to ginger you to stand on your feet to do the right thing. Simple. That's it. That's how it should be. You know, you think, voila. I beg, make I go to my state. I beg. I'll not go talk today. Yes, today the update of Edo State election petition in Abuja. What happened? Some videos here will be repetitive because they are coming from different platforms, but I just want you all to listen to this. But meanwhile, Oshiomhole still talk for you, but I'm not going to start with him, but let's take this one first.
The resumption of the hearing on the election petition filed by the PDP and its candidate, Aswe Ighodalo, had two witnesses presented. Esegbe Victor, who was the World Coalition agent for Ward 9 in Akoko Edo local government, and Uyigwe Imaswen, who worked as a coalition agent for Oredo Ward 1. They pointed out that the results at the ward level, which is in the form EC8B, is incorrect with those contained in the form EC8A captured at the polling units. During cross-examination, they were asked if they signed the result at the polling unit, and they answered in the negative. After their testimonies and cross-examination, the PDP presented their evidence in chief, which is the subpoenaed Beavers machine for 133 polling units. After the chairman of the tribunal, Justice Wilfred Boki, admitted the document in evidence, the proceedings witnessed a mild setback due to unidentification of the 148 beavers presented because they were not marked. Based on this, counsel to the PDP, Ken Muzia SAN, applied for an adjournment which was not objected. The adjournment was made to enable them mark the beavers for ease of identification for their witnesses. After the proceeding, parties in the matter briefed press.
So what just happened now, they wanted to also feed the witnesses to take out those beavers. And they said these beavers are not marked. It ought to be marked before you can tender them.
Today we made significant progress. We had 2 of our witnesses testify before the tribunal. And to the glory of God, we had INEC tender beavers machines for us to examine results for 133 polling units.
The proceeding for today was centered around the presentation of 148 beavers machine used in 133 polling units where the results are in contention. At the end of the day, the chairman of the panel, Justice Wilfred Boki, appealed to litigants to pace up with their presentation. In his words, the court is moving very slow. Joseph Kadri.
Yeah, let's get your comment concerning today's proceeding.
Well, you know, you don't comment on matters in court. I've come to watch, to observe the proceedings, and I'm satisfied that the proceedings are going well. It is not for me to do any evaluation. That is the prerogative and the absolute responsibility of the tribunal. I cannot comment on it.
Are you hopeful that
No, forget about it.
Yeah, but the tribunal yesterday said it is moving rather slow.
Pardon?
The tribunal yesterday was angry that the proceedings...
I was not here yesterday, so don't examine me on what they said yesterday.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Today, so far they have called 2 witnesses. That is PW 15, PW 14, 16. There are 2 witnesses that they have called now. And then the first one is from Isako West, police unit agent, who testified and said the election was properly conducted, but that it was about voting. And now he relied so much on Beavers machine, also relied on from EC8B, which is the ward result. Now, when he was now confronted with the ward result from EC8B, he said he doesn't know anything about it. That he's saying it, he doesn't know about it, but he only acted as a unit agent. Now, when he was also confronted with the Beavers machine, he said he doesn't know anything about the Beavers machine, that it cannot even operate it. When he was asked to own it, he said, I cannot own it because I was not trained on it. Similar answers were also given by the other witness, who also said, oh, I did not sign my EC8A because there was overvoting. She also relied on EC8B, which is the ward result. And when he was confronted with it, she openly said, oh, I was not a ward collation agent. And so when he was also confronted with the Beavers machine, which she also relied on, she said, I'm just seeing it, I never relied on anyone, I don't rely on it. You know, so their evidences were neither here nor there. It was just They will have it galloping with the evidences. And that is good for the respondents.
So how do you rate your the input of your counsel?
Sound. The respondent counsels did their homework. It showed that they read the petition in and out. They know the petition at the tip of their fingers. And so that was how they were able to ask questions. And questions that they were asking these petitioners, witnesses, were genuine, sound, and straight. And they fell on their cross-examinations. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
The Edo State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja continued its proceedings with the testimony of 3 witnesses called by the petitioners, Sowore Ighodalo and his party, the People's Democratic Party. The tribunal also admitted in evidence 148 beavers machines tendered by the petitioners. Celestina Area has details.
First to testify at today's proceeding was Egbetokun, a farmer and politician from Akoko Edo local government area. Led in evidence by petitioners' counsel Ken Mozia, the witness identified and confirmed the submission of Form EC8A for 28 polling units, including certified true copies and agent copies as exhibit. During cross-examination, INEC's counsel Kanu Agabi questioned the authenticity of the witness' role, noting that he had not signed from EC8B for Ward 9, which is used for ward collation. The discrepancies in the number of accredited voters on the RF tendered by the witness against beavers emerged when APC counsel Onyechi Biazu pointed it out. While the witness cited 71 accredited voters in Unit 001 of Ward 9 in the RF, the beavers report showed 252 accredited voters. Similarly, Unit 003 had 116 accredited voters on the RF, but only 262 were reflected on the beavers report. The defense also questioned whether beavers had copies were presented for reconciliation at the ward level. The witness confirmed that they were, but said that they were not proper compilation. The 14th petitioner's witness, Uyigwe Imaswen, a PDP agent from Oredo local government area, in his evidence, confirmed that a certified true copy of an election result was included in his testimony. However, the defense respective counsel questioned Mr. Imaswen's credibility and role in the collation process. The third witness for the day was a subpoenaed witness from the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, who produced beavers machine used in 133 polling units. In total, the witness presented 148 machines. They were later admitted in evidence. The court adjourned to 31st January 2025. 148.
What just happened now? Beavers machines for 100.
They're going on well. I'm here. You know, anytime I hear beavers, I'm always around. Because you remember I accused the Obaseki that they were trying to smuggle beavers in. So anytime I hear anything about beavers, I normally will want to come around. So that's why I came in today to check. I think it's going on well. They don't have a case, which even people that are laymen in law are aware that they actually don't have a case. Call your witnesses, you are not getting the witnesses to call, you are trying to blame it on people. So I think their case is dead on arrival. And the case, all their witnesses is based on ESA, and the law does not allow that. It's not tenable, ESA, in court. My name is Jared Tenebe, I'm chairman APC Edo State.
Well, the case is not slow. We have an excellent case that was brought before the tribunal, and the tribunal is taking her time painstakingly, taking our evidence, tabling our facts, and cross-examining, our witnesses. And today we made significant progress. We had 2 of our witnesses testify before the tribunal, and to the glory of God, we had INEC tender 133, later they changed to 148, later they changed to 151, later they changed to 147 beavers machines for us to examine results for 133 polling units. We have been dragging this with INEC for so long, And that is why we had to apply for the tribunal to be relocated to Abuja so we could have access to the beavers machines. And INEC had to be subpoenaed by the tribunal. And today, they submitted the beavers machines, and we're excited. We're going to do markings of the beavers machines today, and by tomorrow, our witnesses from the polling units will come to speak to the beavers machines, to speak to the results we have brought before the tribunal to challenge.
On break, so we'll be back by 2:30.
Okay, let's follow up the procedure so far. What you have seen so far from the PDP weaknesses, do you think your party stand a chance to retain this governorship?
Very well, because I can see some of the two of them they called, they were out of point. Let me put it that way. Because you cannot say witness of PDP when you were not directly involved. You imagine somebody in Unit 9 will be testifying for Unit 20 or Unit 22. That one is not obtainable in law. Though I'm not a lawyer, but I know that if you want to, if you are a witness, you must be from that unit before you can stand as a witness in court. So what we are witnessing today, or what we have witnessed today, is just a jamboree. They are just here to come and play.
So you are saying that the petition is not worthy?
The petition is watery, very watery. I'm very confident that yes, at the end, APC will have their way, especially grace of God. What I've seen today is that we will have our way.
We tendered. What INEC tendered today, they said they brought in 148 beavers machines used for 133 polling units. Now what they did was to tender them, dump them, and then left. And now you cannot take your vehicle to a mechanic without an engine. That means you have started bringing in a carcass. And so what just happened now, they wanted to also feed in weaknesses to tender those beavers. And they said these beavers are not marked. It ought to be marked before you can tender them. And so they now applied for an adjournment to enable them put their house in order. And so in the wisdom of the courts, they now adjourn the matter for tomorrow again for continuation of hearing. We are happy, we are going on, and we are moving on very well. Thank you.
The court says it is...
I'm a smart, I'm a smart for Edo State petition, governorship petition election. Okay, some are saying that Aswe is already smiling, while some are saying Okpebolo is smiling that Aswe doesn't have a case. We are here, we dey sit down and look them to see how this whole thing will go. But I'd like to take these articles that I have here quickly. As I know, say Oshiomhole Sowore is accusing the IGP of illegality. He's saying that Baju and 19 entered there. In fact, is ruling now illegally, and he shouldn't be there anymore. According to Sowore reporter, lawyer Right Tinubu seeks clarification on Egbetokun's position as Nigerian police IG despite attaining retirement age. Remember, say the video will play yesterday, Sowore said that IGP is an illegal, is sitting on an illegal position right now, that he shouldn't be there. Although IGP have responded by saying that nobody should listen to what Oshiomhole Sowore is saying, that Oshiomhole Sowore is just trying to spoil their name and all that, blah, blah, blah. So they are trying to cover this whole thing, not be small thing. So I saw it somewhere today. Let me see if I can find it right now so that I can quickly just put it on the screen. Just bear with me, guys. Before I take what I have right there on the screen, I would like to see if I can see the IGP. Okay, yes, I got it. Wonderful. I got it. It's right here, because I think I take this one together. IGP, Sowore like some of the way they look down on Sowore like powerful man. Sowore, if I say they stress these people, not be sporty. For IGP people and all of them to come out to say, I beg go, make una only listen to Sowore. Now lie the life of my head though. I'm a legitimate blah 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 blah. Sowore life. Lots of people will not receive for this country. Now who go fit talk to them? How they fit talk to them? Sowore was inside the court yesterday calling out Tinubu inside the courts. Sometimes, yes, I understand we criticize ourselves or criticize Sowore and all that, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, before you criticize people, you have to still give people their credit. Some of the things that we are doing that you cannot do. Yes, for me, I will criticize you on what I know is wrong. But at the end of the day, criticizing you just because I know, say, I hate you. Now, then, the wahala. Now, it did. So as we speak, so IGP now, they say, anyway, I would like to quickly take this one that I have on the screen. Then I'll now tally it up with what IGP have responded to this whole thing. Because like I say, the heat is affecting the IGP at this moment, not be small thing. My people, make una press on the like button, help us to share. Press on the $sign. You can buy me a coffee if you can. I appreciate that, so that we can take this whole thing together. I'm just trying to upload okay, I think I've got that one now. Okay, let me take on what I have on the screen quickly. I'm just going to take maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs, then we can move on. As you can see right there, the legal practitioner Tolu Babaye has written to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu seeking clarification on the status of the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, who has reached both the mandatory retirement age of 60 in the Nigerian police. Okay. In his letter dated September 17, 2024, written through Tolu Babaye and Co., the lawyer expressed surprise that Egbetokun, now statutory a civilian, is still presenting himself as the top police officer in Nigeria. The lawyer said, I wish to welcome your Excellency back to the country from your foreign trips abroad and a bettering the life of Nigerians who are battling with economic hardship occasioned by the removal of petrol subsidy. I'm compelled to write this letter to seek clarification on the status of Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, who attained the mandatory age of 60 and 35 years in the service of the Nigerian police, whose tenure as in the Inspector General of Police came to an end by the operation of law on 4th August 2024, or thereabout. As we speak, now still with the Inspector General of Police, according to law, it shouldn't be. Now, so they talk for here. Then they went on. However, I'm surprised that the said retired Inspector General of Police, who by all indications is now a civilian, is still parading himself as the #1 police officer in Nigeria and still going about the IGP with full paraphernalia of office as if he's not aware that he's now a civilian based on the law. I've also observed that there seems to be a constitutional conundrum brooding from the situation at hand with the contradictory provisions of Police Act 2020 in S7, 6, and S18, blah, 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 blah. I'll leave that one right there. But meanwhile, they have responded. Now, IGP is saying this, like what you can see right there on the screen. Press release, police, Nigerian Police Force, then release this one. Police refute Sowore's misleading claims on IGP Egbetokun's tenure. Clarification, appointment is legal, duly confirmed by the Police Council. The Nigerian Police Force hereby refutes in clear and equivocal terms and baseless and misleading claims recently attributed to Mr. Oshiomhole Sowore, alleging that the tenure of the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Kayode Egbetokun, PhD, NPM, NTN, ASP, ZIL, and whatever, blah, 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 that he's not sitting illegally on the seat, according to how the TikTok this matter. But meanwhile, it went on because so many things did there, but I don't want to read all of them because there are so many numbers there that I don't really want to take. So IGP Egbetokun appointment is firmly grounded in law, specifically part 1111 section 76 section blah 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 blah. So now all of them I just want to put on the screen for those of you that want to read it later on your own. It is crucial for members of the public to be aware that IGP Egbetokun's status as the 22nd Indigenous Inspector General of Police is both legally and procedurally sound. And so they talk that one. Okay, meanwhile, let me take another one right here. I think I have another one for you guys, right? Right? Oh, no, that's it. That's it right there. In terms of my articles, you know, Charles Owankwo, on your camera, make I see the person behind that name. You can't come in if I cannot see your face. And if you are turning on your face, now picture they show me. You on camera, they show me picture. I want to see your face, not the picture. You know, our software can determine picture and the face. You know, but while I'm waiting for you to show your picture, I'll pick a call. Thank you very much, Lord of God is my strength, for calling in, man. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, Niger Watch.
Thank you very much. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, good. Good evening, Niger Watch. I hope you're okay. I'm very sure you're okay.
Yes, I'm very good, man. Yes.
Thank you. I want to greet Mommy Diaspora. Thank you for always being here. It's not easy for you to be here every day. Mommy, I respect you. From deep down my heart, I do respect you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. Thank you. God will continue to keep you for us.
Amen.
Amen. And I want to greet the panelists, everyone that's been keeping up this platform for us to come here and be able to say our mind, the way we feel about our country, the commentator, those who are working behind the scene. I say thank you to every one of you. Sorry, I've not been able to be here for some time. I've been so busy. But I said today, I must talk. So thank you, Nadia Wash. I want to start from the gentleman who was talking about Peter Obi. You see, the time now is getting near to whatever they are planning to do in 2027. We're going to see a lot of people coming out, you know, talking bad about Obi. They know that Obi is the main man. So they will send people. You see, yesterday, I listened to the broadcast, and I've said this word before. And I will say it in my own way. When Madam Patricia was talking about that some of the Igbo people, our brothers or our sisters, they use them as a tool against their people. I know that people didn't like it, but let us be sincere to ourselves. This is the thing we see that is happening. Even if they want to talk to a Yoruba person, because I'm Yoruba, so I will talk to myself. They will go and look for a Yoruba man to talk. That is the way it is. Every part of Nigeria is the same. So it's not a matter that my sister Patricia is tribalistic. No, it's a fact that we see. So I just want to say it is the truth. Now this man is out now. It's set him out. And I know that the main person who is doing this is the main man who is in Anambra State. So they want to bring the image of Obi down so that they think that is going to work. But we who know, we know the kind of person he is. So no matter what they do, we are going to still stand up. We stand with him. And I'll go to the elderly man that was saying that he prayed for they have been planning for a Yoruba man to be president. I want to correct him, please. Mr. Tinubu is not the first Yoruba man that became president. Have you actually forgotten Obasanjo? Where they always dash Obasanjo to the Igbo people when they want to disown him. So he said, Obasanjo is a Yoruba man. Obasanjo has never told us that it's Igbo. So a Yoruba man has been there before, and this is the second time that Yoruba man is coming in, and you are there talking about how Tinubu did this, how they planned NSAS at obedience. When did obedience start? Obedience start. I know that you maybe are hearing or you're not hearing. When did it start? Obedience start to Obi. There are people gathered together, youth of Nigeria, to support Mr. Obi. Obedience is not start doing NSAS. Everything you people are looking is to bring this man down, but God will not agree. If Mr. Obi is going to be Nigeria president, nobody can stop him. Nobody. And I go to Edo State because they are my people. I pray that the right person win this case. And for me, I will tell you, if this man, what the PDP man, if we can get it, it's okay. Because what I'm seeing with this man, I know they say this man is working. That's what I was told, that he's working. The APC man that is dead. Well, let us see. Anybody that comes in, so far they do the will of our people, I will be so grateful. Nigeria was, thank you. We should all come together and look at how our country will be better, because with these people there, hey, if we do not do anything now, we need to be thinking about how we are going to disorganize them also in 2027 by making sure that we stand on this electoral reform. Anything they do, we will follow them head to head. Thank you, Nigeria.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Okay, I appreciate every one of you right there. Okay, I have more call coming in. Let me take this one quickly. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Thank you, Oga Simon. Talk to us, sir.
I want to ask for submission. What are they say for this? So this is what they talk about for Peter Obi. For the country, more they come outside, more they come more. Because Peter Obi, I know they say Peter Obi to join PDP. Because PDP, they corrupt. If you see the Amici submit, Amici for PDP. Now, Amici will speak to them, maybe PDP, all of them. So they say they don't want person, they don't want person. If you say they do so the source of, they want to, they who will take power with the grab, who will figure out. So Peter Obi will be that kind of person they want. But they will try me to lay out for their party for PDP. But what will you see Peter Obi not go join if you know join PDP, because PDP is corrupt. So more are coming out of the picture that the party will become PDP and APC will fight Peter Obi for Petition 2027, so that the one we keep the strength down. So that make people for join PDP. Now I say for that as for those states. As for the state, if the radical, if APC now we know, so how many they work, now we work, now so why the person work? When I put it in a second, let them win now more. Maybe the person work, maybe we speak grammar with the fire, or who go school, maybe they do road, maybe they do things, so they say the people who they don't see, go say enjoy. I'm not so sure that one.
Thank you.
You don't see the best for last TV, the best governor for they don't bring up for the year, you know, plan. And the you don't come outside though. You don't come outside again, Nigeria, you know, for this so. These are the corrupt for Nigeria. They don't put a for the four governors they can't come outside. One for Lagos, one for Senate President side, one for North, another one for another place. And the you know for the best governor, we can win award. Delta State, Diana.
I'm not surprised.
They carry the award, but this man, nobody for Labour Party come out of those lists. Maybe say Nigeria too corrupt. They don't want me Nigeria better at all, and they go hard.
All right.
Only Peter Obi will see. Only Peter Obi will be different people. The rest, they are all criminal.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. I'm not surprised. You did not put Alex Oti for the best governor top 4, so I'm not surprised. So yes. This is against a battle between light and darkness. So we all should know that. But meanwhile, Sowore versus IGP. This fight, the fight is sweet. But Nigerians are circulating a particular video reminding IGP say, for Sowore, if you do this one, that means you should be, maybe they fear face, maybe they fear Sowore. Go watch this one.
Fellow Nigerians, we have been disrespected tonight and not given the chance and respect we deserve by a minister who came late to an event scheduled for 6 p.m. She's coming out about an hour, 30 minutes later, trying to tell us some nonsense about there was delayed in flights. No, we are not going to take this anymore. We have been taking this line down for a long time. It's been happening since 1960. We are not going to take this anymore. And we refuse.
Wait.
No. We are not going to wait. We are not going to wait. We are not going to wait. Don't advise me. No. We are not going to wait. We are not going to wait. We are no longer 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 going to wait. We are going to. We are shutting down this event. We are no longer going to wait. We are no longer going to wait. There's no true Nigeria here. No true Nigeria.
Thank you, my dear.
The true Nigerians are the ones that don't accept nonsense. You killed 20 people last week in peaceful protest. You are coming to do town hall meeting in America, the home of civil rights, and you think we are stupid?
Okay, you are just talking about civil rights.
Yes.
Martin
And our right
was never.
I'm not Martin Luther King.
Okay.
I'm Sowore Omoyele. Let them come and arrest me. They deport me back. You can put me in jail or kill me when I get back home. I don't care. I'm tired of taking this nonsense. 50 years, misgovernance, town hall meeting, corruption for NNPC, killing of innocent Nigerians. 50 years now. Haircut. We shall overcome today. We must overcome today. Madam, you are a good singer. You are a good singer. Yes.
I did not need that.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
Yes. Yes.
With what has happened today.
No, nothing has happened. No, we haven't overcome yet. No. 65 or nothing. When you revert to 65, we are overcome. When you stop corruption, we have overcome. Yes, when you stop corruption, we shall overcome. When you go and revive the 20 people you killed last week, we shall overcome. Yes. Water run away me. When I remember Nigeria, water.
Anyway, sometimes when we are criticizing this, but I don't forget what you don't do for Nigeria. I'm gonna always get that one from mine. Now that one I try to remind you that all the time. See, many of the things that Sowore is doing today, many of us not go fit do one forever. But now we the quick, to insult this man all the time is wrong. It's very, very wrong. My dream still, or my prayer still remains. I wish Sowore and Peter Obi can work together. Listen, it could be like say what I want to call them. Say miracle happen for Nigeria. Say breaking news just happened today. Now say Peter Obi and Sowore have decided to work together. Nigerians with nobody go fit be there for that election. It's not possible. I felt that the other days. I don't know so many Nigerians love Sowore. Many of obedient today, they love Sowore. But the reason why they choose Peter Obi is because, yes, they believe that Peter Obi can get there quicker than Sowore. But let's assume that Sowore and Peter Obi now decide to work together. And I don't know, so many of obedient today, they are also Sowore fans. I appreciate every one of you, my people. That's all I have for you guys today. I only have Mr. Jonathan with us. Mr. Owonkwo, you were there, but you turn on your camera and they say picture. No, you must turn it on properly and I will see you properly. So they do. Charles Owonkwo, yes, you say my brother Elvis, this is Knowledge 7. I tried on my camera, but to no avail. I will restart my Mac and come back again. Yes, please do that. Anybody can come in to say Naju, you know how they do it for here. So please understand we need for not allowing you in. Just try to come back again. But before I will move on, I have something to quickly say here to address something very, very important. But let me appreciate Love of God is my strength, the only super chat I've gotten today, and my coffee money. Thank you very much, man, for all that you do. I'm very, very grateful for this. My pocket never run dry. I'm grateful and I appreciate you. But meanwhile, I'd like to quickly address this. You all know that this platform is not a charitable platform. We raised money the other day for Ajio Deborah. God touched my heart to say, okay, do it for her. And I did. And my wonderful supporters here, they did not question me and they embraced my calling. We did 24 hours. We raised over 10 million naira for Ajio Deborah, right? Since that time, a lot of people on this platform, the people that I don't know, and even two that I know that you and I know, have been on my case, reaching out to me privately. I must help them. That's so they get problem. That's so they do this. That's so they do that. Which I deliberately ignore because as I speak, I'm not interested. And I can never be interested because I don't like when people take advantage of people. Okay, because we raise money for the other person, they might quickly go do my own. No, I don't like that. Even though I have the money, I will not help you, unfortunately. Yes, I don't do that. But these people did not stop there. One particular one, because I will mention your name today. I have to mention your name because you've crossed the line You've now started reaching out to the people on Najawa's WhatsApp group by sending them message and calling them privately and begging them for money. So one of our dedicated supporters here today cried to me that I'm tired. This man is stalking me. Another one cried to me a couple of days ago. My brother here, I saw a comment just now. I don't want to mention it, except he want to talk by himself, say yes, Naim. I don't want to mention the people. Then I'll let the person with the worry people they go. So now I go mention his name. One of our brothers that joined our panel almost every day, was with us yesterday as well, also cried out to me sometime last week that this same person, because they screenshot the message that they sent out for me. This is our mama, so screenshot the message he sent out to me. Because what did they happen? I say, I go tell people what they happen for here. Because unfortunately, when people take advantage of privileges, I don't like it. Ajio Deborah, that God, I bless them, I sent that account to this platform, and Nigerians, they responded by saying, okay, let me help this, let me use our people to help this girl. So this guy, what's his name again? I need to look for his name now, and because he's somebody that you all know, but I just lost his name right now, you know, because I don't want to put your screenshot for screen, because I was on air just now when one of our madam sent me your message, you know. Let me see if even you are even sending your account number to all of them. Sending your account number, sending this, sending that. Hello, guys. Let me quickly look for this. Hold on, guys. Just hold on 1 minute. Guys, please just bear with me because I'm trying to get his name. He said, good afternoon, man. You know, mention his name for you. I don't, why busy I forget his name now? You know? Oh, God. I don't forget this guy there. I beg, can somebody help me on the comment section? Some of you that this man have reached out to, if you are listening to me right now, please help me out, because I need to clarify, I need to cancel this rubbish. For you to be picking numbers from the group and begging everybody for money, telling everybody that you have problem and all that is crazy. It's crazy. You know? Okay, this is one of the messages that you sent. You live in a country that starts with plus 965. What's his name again? Oh God, I don't forget this guy's name. I must get it. It's very, very important for me. I must call your name. I must, by fire, by force, I must call your name, because this is becoming so disgraceful. You don't do this. You don't do things like this. Reaching out to my people, begging them for money left and right, that you have problem. So that all this while you'll be joining this platform, you'll be hypocrite and waiting for the time to do all this rubbish. I'm very, very upset because you reached out to me. I did not respond to you. You'd have ended it there. You'd have just ended it there. There's no need of reaching out to anybody, you know. And at the end of the day, they are all now complaining to me. I don't know why. Yes, thank God I don't get your name now. God's power. God's power. Oh, somebody don't write out for comment section. Say thank you. God bless you, Henry Gabriel. Because now you fair complain last week. I not talk him. Then get another of our mama. Wait, cried to me just now that this person. Okay, you are calling in. Let me. Hello, thank you very much, Mr. Henry Gabriel. Please talk to us, sir.
The name is God's power.
Yes, I don't get them. At the same time, I take it. I say you comment them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I can see other people are commenting it now. Love Maduka is saying God's power. That means this guy has been reaching out to so many people. What kind of rubbish is this? God's power, this is your last time. If I get any more complaint from you that you are reaching out to people on the comment section, begging all of them for money, you'll be thrown out from the WhatsApp group. In fact, I believe you should be thrown out now. I believe you should be thrown out now. I don't understand this kind of rubbish. Over 10 years of my career, I've never been to anybody's inbox. Nobody can say directly or indirectly that I've asked them money. When I'm not the user, they see anything. We help Deborah for a year. Now everybody must help you all. There's another one again. The reason why I don't go mention your own name, because you only reach out to me alone. And I ignored your message. I'm waiting for other person to say you reach out to them. Then I'll also expose you. Kind of rubbish. God's power, you should be ashamed of yourself. By continuously, disturbing others, calling them. This woman, this our mama here, she's a consecrated member of Nigeria. He said this guy is calling her constantly, every seconds. She screenshotted all your messages that you'll be sending to her, send it to me. What kind of rubbish is this now? Anyway, admins, please, on the comment on the WhatsApp group, people should want God's power on the WhatsApp group to stop, desist from reaching out to anybody on the member on Nigeria Watch platform. If not, it will be thrown out from that platform and be blocked on earth and heaven. That's it. Have I tell you now? If now because say we help somebody, you want to come at the same time, then that I don't get moved like that. No, it's not possible. I want you to trust yourself. Say yes, what you are saying is legitimate. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir, for joining us. You are the only person on the panel today. Please, I'd like you to talk to.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, I greet you. God bless you. Happy weekend. Yeah, weekend starts from today. In fact, since yesterday, sir. I greet you. God bless you. I greet Mommy Diaspora. God bless you abundantly, man, and all those on the comment section and all the callers. I greet everyone. You are blessed. Welcome. Is this man, the man that talked about Peter Obi? I don't know the man's name. I don't know the man. I cannot recollect his face in even in the media, from the media. Maybe he has made some appearances. I don't know this man. But for whatever is worth, the question is, what is the purpose? What's the purpose of coming out, man? Of coming out now? If anything, you are a disgrace and you are a betrayer.
Mr. Jonathan, help me ask him the purpose, because that video from beginning to the end don't make any sense.
I want to know what is the objective of you sitting down with a social media influencer or a social media, whatever he call himself. That one too. The line of questions, you will know that how much did they pay him? What's he looking for? Now the interviewer now. I'm talking of the interviewer now, the guy that interviewed him. So what are you looking for? Are you looking for views? Have you been paid? Because if you are doing the work of journalists, proper journalism, all your lines of questions are so poor that everything is scripted. That's for you, the interviewer. I don't really have issue with you. But for you, it's clear that you are doing your job, the job that you are paid to do. But for this man, the other question, aside from the purpose, what is the relationship between him and Mr. Peter Obi now, as of now? And then what is his relationship
between himself and Mr. Peter Obi, say in the last 1 year? These are the relevant questions that we want to know, because that's why I said the interviewer is an hungry guy. These are the people. He's a youth. These are the people that are messing up Nigeria. Because the question will ask him, you want to know, why are you doing this? In fact, we ask him up front. And when he started running his mouth, you will ask him, what is the relationship between you and Mr. Peter Obi now, right now, as of today, and say in the last 1 year? You want to know whether you are doing this out of grievances, out of any dispute or conflict between you and Mr. Peter Obi, or you are just doing this in plain mind. What is it? The way you describe it, the way he spent time to talk about is to lay out the story of what happened between himself and Mr. Peter Obi, blah, 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 all those rubbish that he was saying there. Simply means that you have a close relationship with him, if you want to interpret it. So is it now in the social media now that you will now come out? Let's take for a second that what you are saying is true and you are saying it out of good conscience. Is it in the social media? Is it appropriate for you? So that brings us back to the original question. What is your purpose? What's the objective? What are you trying to achieve in doing this? So, because you are not here to answer the question, I will answer it for you. You are a paid man. You are a jobber. You are a political jobber. As I said, I started by saying, I don't know this man. I don't know you. The name, maybe if they mention the name, maybe we can figure it out. But this man, I don't know him. All I can say is that is an Igbo man. He's an Igbo man. And everything he was saying there, how from one political party to ABGA, I want to know the relevance of it today as it affects Mr. Peter Obi. So your objective is to come and demarket him. Your objective is to come and make him look, at least to some extent, that is corrupt. That's your goal. You are laying the foundation for his political opponent that is corrupt. That's what you want to achieve here. And from everything, what is wrong in everything that you laid out? If you are a politician, what you do as a politician before you come out to run, you go around and you look for, first of all, you start from your family. Your family supports you and they are ready to back you up. Then you go around now and you look for support. You look for people. That's how it is done. So what you have said, there is nothing there. There is nothing there. What is wrong in approaching people to say that, okay, I want to become governor, I want to run for office, I need to meet certain people? What is wrong in that? You are painting it as if you know, is a corrupt man. And at the end of the day, to now add salt to injury, the man that has played all this negative role, the last 15 or 20 minutes of that interview, at the end of it, he was advising. He was advising. You are not in a position to advise, because all the advice that you are giving at the end of that interview, you have said, you have done exactly that. Everything you are advising against, you did exactly that in that interview. That's why you will see Nigerians, they will do their evil, and on Sunday, they will carry their babariga, the best of their clothes, and they will go to church. on Friday they will go to mosque. That's what this man has just done there. So sad. It's so sad. He said, look, an attempt to paint him that is corrupt, that he doesn't have money the way. Look at him. And you say he's your friend. And you came out to be saying all this. So sad. So sad. And again, I want to say this with respect to what Madam Patricia said yesterday. The point with Nigerians is that Nigerians don't like to hear the truth. I don't just know the society that Nigeria is just a special species of human race, of the human race. I just don't understand. That's the reason why when they are talking about politicians that are destroying the country now, because you know them or you are benefiting from them, you'll be fighting the people that are condemning them. But you know in your heart of hearts that what they are saying is the truth. That's the problem that we have in Nigeria. And no country can move forward. No country can move forward with that kind of mindset from people. If it were to be few, but in Nigeria, it's all over the space. The Igbo people, there's nothing wrong in saying that you people, you are the one, you are big problem, you are the problems, you are the problems here. A serious one. A serious one. I said it in 2023, throughout 2023 and 2024. We argue it. Some people are crying foul on this platform. And my position was that, tell me, when Peter Obi was running for presidency in 2023, I asked people the question, please give me 3 or 4. In fact, I came down to one politician in the Southeast that has political clout that supported Peter Obi. Please, I started with 4. I came down to 1. People are just romancing, talking back and forth. They cannot answer the question. They will go back to history. They will be simple question. Name names that supported Peter Obi. For me, as far as I know, there is none. There is none. Even some of them that supported him there, even if you want to say you want to bring out, where are they today? Which political party are they aligning with today? The only senator from Anambra State, I've forgotten his name now. The former ABGA chairman, who is now a senator, is the only one. But even today, is as a senator sitting in that office, that he has the megaphone as a senator. When you speak, it will go far as a senator. We're not hearing him speaking really. We're not really. He has aligned with the leadership of the Senate completely. So we have a very long way to go. And now let me quickly talk. So this man, please, we know you for who you are. We know people like you in Nigeria. It's the likes of you that are destroying Nigeria. So please just get off the space. If you don't have anything, if you have been paid, just get off the space. Whatever money you have, maybe you need money now. You need money. It's all about money. Please get off the space. Everything you did there does not have any relevance at all. And the key fundamental questions have been asked. What is your purpose? What is the relationship between you and Mr. Peter Obi today and perhaps in the last 1 year? You should have addressed that. And on this politician, this old man, Baba Bisi Akonde, You see, I've been saying for what I don't know, maybe it's just coincidence. Since the beginning of this week on this platform, that I've had the privilege to say one or two things. Everything that has been presented, I always start by saying, I thought today would be an exception, but I'm left with no choice. They lie when they are in office. When they are out of office, they continue to lie. They will lie all their lives. At least give a space to even say the truth for a while, even for a moment. This man, the former governor, a two-time governor of, one-time governor, because PDP came in 2023, in 2003, and wipe out all of them from the southwest. Bisi Akande, former governor of Oshiomhole State, a former APC chairman. What are you trying to do there too? What is your, Nigerian politicians, when they come out, you can read, you can just know it's all psychophancy, it's all about themselves, it's all about money. And before you say Jack now, the man will say, I'm 85 years old, I don't need money. But sir, everything you do there is not different from someone who needs money badly. Everything that you did there, rather, is not different from someone who is looking for money and is ready to get that money through any means whatsoever. You are backing up Tinubu, and look at him speaking. Sometimes they don't listen to themselves. Is it age? Then if you know you are old, sit down in your house and stop disgracing yourself, disgracing your family, your children, and your grandchildren. Can't you just sit down? Must you be a politician till you die? Must you? Talking about Tinubu, this old man said, there is peace in Nigeria. He said, peace is coming and the economy is stable. Hear him, peace is coming and the economy is stable. Few moments later, the same man who said that said Nigeria is not going anywhere. There is no production. The economy cannot go anywhere without production. Now, look at that. Look at the contradiction. The economy is stable. The same mouth. Nigeria is going nowhere because there is no production. Without production, Nigeria cannot go anywhere. And the grand of it all, the insult of it all, is an attempt to rewrite history. You can't do that. You have spent your time. You have enjoyed Nigeria as a country that millions of Nigeria will not in their lifetime be close to enjoy what you have enjoyed as a Nigerian. Your time is over. You enjoyed Nigeria. All the opportunities, you got it in Nigeria. But you are now attempting to rewrite history. That is sad. And SARS was Peter Obi. I don't understand these people. If you have done all this romancing and stopped there, but you are even attempting to rewrite history. When was NSAS? When did Peter Obi declare for presidency for presidency? When did Peter Obi join Labour Party? NSAS started from United States. I don't know anything about that. And millions of Nigerians like myself who are obedient, they don't know anything about that, Ms. Baba Akande. So we don't know what you are talking about. If not the propaganda machine that you are running on. We don't know. I don't know anything. I personally don't know anything about that. And I can vouch for millions of Nigerians. If not anything, at least the 6 million that INEC gave Peter Obi, the 6 million, I can vouch for them too. They don't know anything about what you are talking about. So don't attempt to rewrite history here. The NSAS purpose was clear. it was very clear. It is to stop the brutality of the Nigerian police. And if that will change the government, change Nigeria for better, so be it. Don't connect it. There's no connection, no nexus of any kind. Don't rewrite history. So that interview is what is just water, just pure water. It holds nothing. And finally, Mr. Elvis, I really appreciate it. Finally, let me just say this on Professor Usman. Before I say that again, I want to salute the courage of Sowore. Again, I won't say much about that. At least it's all out there for everyone to see. Professor Usman, who they have arrested, EFCC have. I always call the EFCC the bulldog of the government. They bring EFCC out when it suits them. Only critics of the government that they are going for. And when you see the pattern, it's all the same. It's a script. It's your modus operandi. When they want to attack somebody, they want to go for their critics. Anyone that is against them, that is coming out openly to talk against them, they will go and open the file. They will go back 4, 5 years, 6 years back. So EFCC have just completed. So what they are telling us, that they just think Nigerians are morons. So EFCC today, all of a sudden, they have just completed the investigation on Professor Usman Yusuf. So they are ready now. So if you are ready, EFCC, why is it that Usman Yusuf is not in court today? Okay, let's give it to you. You arrested him today. Will Professor Usman be in court on Monday? Will he appear in court on Monday? Because you have had 5, 6 years now to have conducted the investigation. So that means you are ready to go to court. Will he appear in court on Monday? To stop all this. Please stop this and let Nigeria move forward. Nigerians are not stupid. We are not morons. We know what is going on. The same thing you are playing on Sowore, the same thing you play on Dele Farotimi is the same script. You go and dig something out. This is an attempt now by this crooked man, that interview on Peter Obi, so that they can, it's laying the foundation, something they can go back to. No, that's what they do in Nigeria. So sad. You just want to say something positive about your country. You can't find any. You just can't find any. Almost about 10 subject matters today, trying to look for something positive. Trying to look for something positive on one. I can't get it. Actually, I tried. I really tried. As the presentation was going on, I was looking for something positive that I can lay my hands on. I can't find it. It's all the Nigerians. You are just seeing Nigeria over and over. The real Nigerians all playing over and over again. They don't leave power. They will buy there. They come there to kill, to steal, and to destroy. Yes, they do that, directly or indirectly. Yes, they do that. Don't let anybody say anything otherwise to you. Nigerian politicians will not. They are not ready to leave office in any peaceful manner. They will buy there, and when they are there, they kill, they steal, and they destroy, directly or indirectly. That's what they do. It's not an allegation. It's all there for us to see. In Nigeria, how many people have died due to insecurity? How many people are we go to bed we go to bed with no food today, even for months to come? If that is not buying people, please come and tell me what buying people is. If that is not destroying lives, businesses that have been destroyed, companies that have left the country en masse, if that is not destroying the people, please come and explain to us here what is destroying people, buying people is. Until you carry gun, Abi, and then you carry a bomb and be dropping it. That's when you will know they are buying people. They buy people in other ways too. Other ways, other than dropping bombs. They buy people too. Yes, that's a fact. Mr. Elvis, I'll leave it there for now. I believe other panelists want to say something too. I don't know if I'm still the only one here, but I'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I have to just let you speak. You know, when we have a traffic here, sometimes the minutes when until they talk, you know, they reach, especially people like you and a few others, you know, they reach. So, yes, you came in the right time for you to actually speak and say it all. Thank you very much for your submission. Thanks for standing for what is right. I questioned that particular video. That is why I brought it here. You know, what was that video for? Peter Obi, how I brought Peter Obi up. So, where that man they drive to at that time, I don't know. So, yes, my people, I appreciate every one of you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you so much. We're just going to round up the show right now. Black Panther was with us earlier on. I believe your network failed. Thank you so much, Peg Monday, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful, man. Your pocket never run dry. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. This is the last day of the month. Wow. No. We don't enter February, my people. But I'd like to quickly pass this to tally up with what I submitted earlier on concerning God's power that is reaching out to people, going to people's inbox to pay for money. One, I want to tell people I will never send anybody to your inbox on my behalf, or we have any kind of meeting or anything. You know, always have that in mind. I'm on air every day by God's grace. So if I have anything I want to pass, I will pass it here. I never send anybody, may they come meet you privately, and I don't do that. Then, two, if anybody comes to your inbox to inconvenience you, to ask you for any kind of favor, please block the person and report the person. First, just block the person. Then write it on the group or come here to say it and block the person. It's very, very important. I appreciate those of you that cried out to me. Now God, I will bless you now, you know, for not keeping it hidden. But if you know you're one of the people that have been hiding anything like that, this kind of inconvenience and all that, please always speak out. We have a name to protect at all time. You know, I wouldn't like anybody to hide under the umbrella of what I've labored for. To extort money from other people is very, 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 very wrong. Yeah. So please always block these people. Don't give them a second chance to speak to you at all. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan, for coming in. Those of you that came in that could not verify your face, unfortunately, like people like Charles Owankwo, you said now you be Nolly 77. Thank you very much, sir. Fortunately, you could not call me. Your submission would have been very, very important to us today. But because I don't see your face, we don't accept people into the panel based on favoritism or nepotism. We must be able to see you because a lot of people have impersonated some of my panelists here to come into the panel. You know, not knowing, say that my panelists that they're behind the camera. Every one of you that called into the show today, a lot of you called in, but I cannot measure all names, but I'll just remember some. Love God is my strength. Thank you very much, Madam Origin. It was good to hear from you. Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you, Oga Wale. Oga Simon, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ken, for calling in as well. And I believe Magnus, thank you very much. I remember that, and many others that for now I cannot remember. While our people write down on the comment section, thank you so much for your time with us. The mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do for us here. We appreciate you always, and we love you. Thank you very much, my wonderful people right there. Thank you, Victor, Organapos. Thank you very much. Tony Africa in the building. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, Tony Africa, you say you sent me something. Now, is this something that needs to be displayed on this media because I'm rounding up now, or is it private something? Let me quickly see. Guys, bear with me because before I go press my button, make I know what it told itself for me. Okay. Okay, yes, you see, the same person went to Tony Africa asking Tony Africa for money, sending his account number. You just send your account number to everybody. In fact, Gospel, I think you need to be blocked. Yes, I'll handle that straight away. I'll remove you from the group and you'll be blocked. Because this is a very bad attitude. Begging people for money left and right like this, you know. This is so sad. Tony Africa, I didn't know he came to you as well. Just imagine. Me looking at what you sent to me right now, this is crazy. Eh? Hey, God's power. Don't worry, I'll handle you immediately. I end this show now. I have to handle you. Thank you very much, Victor, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful for this. Thank you so much. Thank you. My pocket never run dry. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you so much, Ajio Deborah. Thank you, everyone right there. And God will bless you now. Thank you, Michael Organ Amaro. It's good to hear from you, sir. Thank you so much. Light, thank you so much as well. Casey, thank you, my wonderful people. Ichidima, thank you, Madam Ame Bright, God's grace. God bless you all. Madam Iris Finest, thank you for joining us earlier on. But I don't see your comments again now. I don't know whether you're still there. Thank you, everyone. Repek Modi, Henry Gabriel, and many, many others. I'm going to bless you now. Then, Ushu and Black Panther, why they come this time? We don't close. You don't say I don't close. If I leave you for backstage now, you'll say I wicked. They don't say that you wicked pass. I better talk to me, my friend. You have 1 minute.
At the time you.
I better talk to me. Thank you, Finance. Thank you. Okay, I can see you there. Thank you, man.
Thank you, my brother. I know the time you say me I disturb these guys, man. They for somewhere. Look, I disturb you. Small. I want to thank you. Thank everybody. Mommy, I don't know how you make it to early mommy don't wake up. Mommy not they sleep. Chineke, I go on your side. I just see mommy don't send message already. You never even come in. Can you hear me?
Yes, now they hear you now. You talk
Okay.
about mommy. Yes.
Mommy, I want to thank you. I don't know where you get the strength, but God will continue to multiply the strength you use every day on it. In Jesus' mighty name. I want to thank everybody too. I want to say here today is very interesting. I've been laughing where I am discussing with some of my team. I've been laughing. They say, what am I laughing is about Oga Jonathan and the mess. You see, Oga Jonathan, may I speak Yoruba? Baba yẹn arúgbó tí ń ṣe arúgbó ń ṣe bàbá yẹn gan ó ń ṣe bàbá yẹn arúgbó ń ṣe that baba yẹn he make me laugh to do. He was contradicting himself and was saying something else. Again, he started contradicting what he has already said. I was just laughing. That is to show you that the yesterday people they don't have anything to deliver to the Nigerian space anymore. What the best they have given is Buhari and the present president. They cannot give anything. And one thing that is making me so angry is because they are impacting their character, they are impacting their way of yesterday life into the new ones that they are bringing out to perpetrate evil against the Nigerian state. I will just say here that nothing will ever come out of these people until Nigeria wake up to make a change that will change them. I want to say concerning what the Atiku and El-Rufai issue. Look, and what they call it, the former governor of Rivers State. All of them, you see that forum, all of them, they are coming together. They are former PDP. They are all coming together. They want to bring in that El-Rufai. They know what El-Rufai can do in the north. How he can use terror to make them vote again for Atiku. That is why they brought him in. And that is why I see him making some statement now bowing to the king, Atiku. He so bow his head to the king that it's unusual of him. So I want to say here that these people are just mediocres. Oh.
Black Panther. Black Panther, are you there?
All right. Now, God bless every one of you, my people. I appreciate you all. Black Panther, thank
Black
you.
Panther don't. He lost his audio.
Yes, I noticed that, but we need to move on now. Black Panther, thank you so much for your time, and thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, I don't know if you still have one minute to quickly say something before I press that button. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your time with us. Now, tomorrow we'll continue again from where we stop. Please endeavor. Mr. Jonathan, are you there? Are you trying to say something?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm listening to you. It's okay. Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Please endeavor to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and share our videos, like our videos before you leave right now, so that our voices can always go far. Tomorrow is Saturday. Fingers crossed, by God's grace, 7 p.m. we'll be coming back again to continue from where we stop. My people, we're going to take care, and we've come to the end of this broadcast right now. Please don't leave without not pressing on the like button. Take care, and bye for now.
If you're